Hi, and welcome to 5-Minute Caregiver Tips. Today, we're going to be talking about effective caregiving during times of crisis. And many times people think caregiving is a crisis, but crises do occur on top of existing caregiving, like in 2020 and 21 with our COVID crisis. No one would have ever anticipated this. So if you were a caregiver and then you had to add that to your day-to-day equation of what to do for the person that you are caregiving for, you can only imagine the challenges that occurred, and many of you have been going through that. So I really like this image. I think it really does justice to the idea of creativity while we are caregiving. And anyone who has been a caregiver, regardless of who it may be for, you know that you've got to shift and change and look for different solutions every day because you can't predict what's going to happen in a person's life, especially if they have health conditions or a chronic health condition. We many times are held hostage by what that condition is really dictating day to day. So we have to be able to think ahead, think outside of the box, and really, really be creative. I wish there was a manual that we could use that says, oh, when this happens, this is what you do, but caregiving just doesn't come with a manual. So our menu for caregiving success, what I'm going to tell you, what I have learned over the last 20 years watching caregiving occur, is some of those things that work, whether it's a crisis or not. The first one is failing to plan is planning to fail. I love this saying. I use this in a lot of different parts of my life, but certainly with caregiving, we've got to make sure that we have got a plan and we've got to be organized. We have to be able to think differently every single day. We need an army and a village for one individual. So I am always concerned when I have one person who is trying to manage all the aspects of care for someone else, because unfortunately, many times they are the ones that are impacted as a direct result. So we've got to design a care plan and keep a daily schedule. And yes, that may change on a dime. However, if you don't go into your day with a plan and with a schedule, then you are more likely to have failure, excuse me, as a caregiver. So what is your care plan if you do get sick? It's really important to have backups. You can even hire a home care company on retainer. At least have people in your back pocket. Let them know what your schedule is. Give out a master calendar to those people who are involved in the caregiver plan. It's really important to make sure that everybody knows what to do in the event that the original plan gets changed. Don't care alone, as I've emphasized. Ask for help from friends, family, neighbors. However, be sure you know they are safe. So many times people are taken advantage of by, unfortunately, unscrupulous people because they find out that they're frail. And we've got to make sure we do our background checks. We've got to make sure that we know where this person is coming from and what their intention is. Don't care alone and have as many people as possible, but make sure, as I said before, that you do have a plan. Everyone knows one another's contact information. You keep a master calendar. With technology nowadays, we have a lot of ways that we can support individuals. And focus on the facts, not the feelings. What does that mean? Emotions can get the best of us. And if we are operating out of emotion, we are more than likely going to be saying things, doing things that are more reactionary instead of responding. So it's important to take a breath, take a step back, look at things without getting your emotions involved. Just focus on the facts. The person you're caregiving for shouldn't be the one that you are going and explaining that you are feeling really stressed out because you're caregiving for them. You need to have your own supports and their own people to turn to. And follow your gut. If you suspect there's something wrong, don't ignore your suspicion. Again, it's important to find out who is providing the care alongside of you. Your gut is another sense that we need to take and use in a caregiving situation. If you're looking for more resources, feel free to contact us on eldercareofohio.com under our caregiver resources, or check us out for additional YouTube videos on this topic. and good luck moving forward into your caregiving.